feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
You're noisy.
A little bit.
A little bit? I think a lot of it. Yeah.
A lot of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Here comes the sheriff.
Probably.
Probably.
The neighbor's already peeking out of the window over there.
No, everybody's off.
Yeah.
Well, what brings you on by the shop today?
Make this thing faster.
Faster? Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. What
Yeah.
we got? We got a pile of parts already over here?
We got a pile of parts.
So, why this thing's here today is, well, probably for the next couple weeks before we go racing, we are going racing, is we got a Holley xflow sniper kit and a little bit of giggle juice. We haven't experimented with giggle juice yet, so now we're gonna. So yeah, we got a host of parts to install on this little badass 363. I don't know, Dustin, if you want to just go through the car real quick and kind of explain to everybody what it is and.
It's an '85 Foxbody. It's got a Ford 363 stroker in it with a Mighty Mite 2 C4 transmission.
So I just put it in here.
The only thing stock on this car is the body. Everything that bolts to the car has been redone. Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, we're going to get the carburetor pulled off and all the old ignition system and redo all the wiring to the switch panel. And pretty much have it fuel injected. I mean, biggest reason why we're doing this is we need data and we need timing control to be able to get this thing to hook on the street, because you do a lot of no prep stuff, or want to do a lot of no prep stuff. And with the way the car is set up now, I'm not able to do that.
Put it down to
Dodgy, it looks like you got a mess.
what?
Yeah.
This is professional wiring job.
Really?
You know what's just got paid to do?
How much?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just start pulling them one by one and see what we can.
It is kind of a rat's nest, though. This is how you go racing real fast
Real fast in a time crunch.
in a time crunch.
You just do what you gotta do to get it
Gray
going.
ones going.
But it already looks a lot better. We didn't time lapse nothing, but we got all that ripped out.
We got it. We gotta love that we got it.
Got the dash out, got everything disconnected, that disconnected. These are just the little lights up here. Switch panel, that's all got to get rewired. Definitely got our work cut out for us, but nothing we can't handle.
That's all it is.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to get them to where they're halfway. Look here, this is a handy deal to put in there.
That's the reusable.
The reusable shrink wrap that you
Yeah.
don't burn.
You don't burn it the first time, that way you can reuse it the second time.
Nice.
I know
like
you're
that.
not gonna.
This is what it looks like now, as we're doing. We'll see what it looks like when we get done working our magic.
Right.
Some magic working right there. See those magic hands?
Those are legendary hands.
Yeah, we're one fuel line away from being done. Just got to get a couple of 45 here and a 90 here, and then just make a -6 line. That'll run around and then straight to here, and fuel system's done, and got a nitrous line to plumb into our solenoid, and that's it. Is that how it be right there?
You know it.
Damn.
Skills.
So we haven't been really taping much. Been slowly working on this panel for all of the bus bars and some of the relays for like the cooling fan and the water pump. So yeah, we'll go in here, and here it is. Christian's working on the last little spacer for here, and then we'll drill the hole and nut and bolt that. Overall, we're looking pretty good. I don't know if we covered on how this is looking. I think we did. All the fuel lines are hooked up, regulators mounted. Got our feed line to the nitrous solenoid. One hole coming up.
You pull this shit away. Oh, down there.
Hey, why don't you hold on to that guy?
Oh, it's this fucking there. I had it pushed up against the firewall and when you put it against it. Shut the hell up.
Tightens a bolt, tightens a bolt. This freaking guy.
He's recording you when you don't think he is.
I'm always recording. What you talking about?
Never safe.
All right. She mounted.
Nice.
All right, ladies and gents, it's been a few days. We've made a ton of progress on the car. I have most of the wiring hooked up to my bus bar board and everything. I don't have any of the switch panel hooked up yet, but we're going to test fire this thing, make sure everything's okay before I go ahead and wire up all of that from down there to the board. I'm waiting on Dustin to get back with the coolant temp sensor for this guy, wherever the pigtail is right here. Right there, so that way we can test fire it and have coolant temp. I don't have the wideband hooked up yet, but everything is laying out really well. I still gotta, put some loom on a couple things. Gotta mount relays and stuff. Nobody's home. Well, I'm trying to video and it's windy. So here we are inside here. I don't know if I've covered this before, but this is all the inputs and outputs from the Sniper. There's a couple of inputs. You got outputs for your fan, water pump and stuff, and then the points wire. This is going to be his extra sensors that we're adding. So fuel pressure, oil pressure, nitrous pressure, and then you have a couple more outputs. These are for the fan and the water pump. As of right now, I just have this temporarily hooked up so we can have power. And as soon as I hit the switch, the shutoff switch in the back, it'll give power to the whole car, turn everything on. And then I have a starter button here to fire it. And we'll see if she runs when Dustin gets back. Okay, so we got the software re-downloaded because they had new software that I didn't have. Updated the firmware on the Sniper and made some changes to the tune, which I actually need to look at something real quick. Sure. Yeah, idle is where it should be. So, yeah, we're gonna fire it.
Yay.
Should be able to adjust. Give it some throttle.
Ooh, I wanted to.
Okay, we'll be right back in a second.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
I think I finally figured out. So what I learned on doing a small block forward install. So normally on the other ones I've done, I point the rotor at one and it's within where it's supposed to be. Well, they have this little notch here on the clear cap, and he says wherever this is, that's where number one needs to be. So of course I moved everything back one, and we test fired it and it ran for a minute. So now we're gonna try again.
And she lives. She's dinky.
Yeah, the map's like way screwed up. The next video that you see on this car, I'm gonna have everything wrapped up, and I'll go over everything and show you guys. But for now, we're done with this video, so I will see you in the next one. Keep it crazy. Bye.
Losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.